What's going on, people? TroopzTV back again. Another episode 59.
Yep.
Episode 59 of Back Again with Troopz, presented by Heineken. Now, obviously, this episode is sponsored by Heineken 00. Now, obviously, man already know Heineken love to break behind defenses. You get me? The way Pepe did today. Bakayo blood clot Saka brocking through the defense, but then they went back again and instilled that crisp, natural Heineken taste. You get me? That balance, proper thing, blood. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you get me? It is a non-alcoholic beer, but it is a also alcohol-free beer. You understand? So make sure you get your Heineken 00 from your local retailer, or if you're too lazy to touch the roadside, you can get it delivered straight to your doorstep, blood. You get me? But as usual, make sure you're 21 and over, and please drink responsibly, blood.
It's alcohol free.
Yeah, it's also alcohol free.
Alcohol free.
You get me?
You lot are making this sound good. I'm going to have to take a sip. Bro.
As you can see, we got a guest this week. You get me? Another guest. You get me? My brother G from London. You get me? We go way back, blood. You understand? He's been in New York for 7 years.
Yeah, it's my 7th year now, bro.
You get me? Unfortunately, he's a Chelsea fan. You understand? So that's why his clot is here. You get me? Thought we'd get you on for that Chelsea preview.
But man claims he knows football, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
His channel is called
Mando's Football.
Make sure you subscribe. You understand?
Trust.
He's doing good things over there, even though it is for a bunch of pussyos. We have to get that in every time.
Wait. Hold on. Mando's Football is a channel for every team.
That yeah. You know what? Yeah,
Not just
Not
for Chelsea.
pussyholes.
not just pussyos. You get me?
Listen, FA Cup final, Champions League final.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, he's gas with it, innit?
Here we go.
You know what I mean?
But before we start talking about you mugs, yeah, let's slide into the Arsenal game as usual first. You get me? Arsenal 3, West Brom 1. Now, I don't really give a shit. You get me? If I'm being totally honest. But it was a good performance from the players that went in.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was a bit harsh on Willian, I'm not gonna lie. Not in my thoughts, in my player rating. I'm gonna upgrade Willian to a 7. You understand? A strong 7 though. I gave him a 6.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give him a strong 7 because obviously
That's not even. You've been harsher than giving sixes. That's not harsh on your.
these men are telling me in the comments I was harsh.
Brother, you gave Arteta minus 1,000. Oh, your worst nightmare, by the way. Remember when you asked about closing doors? Look to the right. Look who's there.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Big Cat has emerged out of nowhere like a RKO. He also films on a Sunday, you get me? That's why I said to G, I said, yo, close the door, blood. Because today's Sunday. And I've already seen part of my take crew turn up earlier. So I was like, blood, Big Cat and PFT are due to turn up, blood. You understand? Big Cat every time, that's my brother. You get me? My
But as I was saying, speaking of harsh, you gave Arteta a minus 100 or minus 1,000, whatever the fuck.
Did he not deserve it, blood?
I mean, he did, but I mean, so people.
Man are moving like he didn't deserve it.
He did, but people are saying 6 is harsh for Willian. Come
Blood,
on.
but niggas were really saying it was, Troopz, he was harsh. A 6
Come
out of 10,
on,
you know.
man.
But what is Arteta actually doing there is the question. Why is he still there?
We're going to get into that one. You get me? Don't worry. We're going to get into that wild lad, blood. You get me? But, yeah, I'd like to upgrade Willian to a 7. A strong 7, you get me? Because you have to remember as well, a lot of the work was coming down the left-hand side, and it was Willian that was feeding Saka in to whip in.
The pre-assist.
Do you understand?
The pre-assist was
you know they love the pre-assist, the Arsenal man.
Assist.
The man, they love that one, innit? You understand? So, yeah, I think it's fair. Don't try to knock over my beer onto my laptop. You get me? Like, try to do RA part 2. You understand?
See, we only have 6 of the 0-0s left, so don't knock that one over. Bro.
I lie, blood. You get me? But, yeah, I'd like to upgrade Willian's score. I think Smith Rowe had a great game. I think Saka had a great game. I think Pepe had a great game. Mm-hmm. Willian done well. Nenny done well because I've watched the game again. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you watched it again.
Yeah,
that's why I was like, Yeah, let me give Willian a little bit more, blood, because he did do quite well. You get me? But there's always a but.
It don't matter.
Exactly. And where the question is, where was that on Thursday night, blood? Do you understand? Where was that intensity? Where was that, blood? Because it's all good when you're smacking up your Newcastles, your West Broms, your Sheffield Uniteds, your piss ball teams, your Brightons. But then when you actually take on an opponent that you think is serious, and the worst thing is, Villarreal lost 4-2 today at home to
Celta Vigo.
Celta Vigo.
They were down.
They was actually 3-1 down at half time
Before
getting the sent. Before they got a man sent off.
Yeah.
They were 3-1 down at half time at home, and we couldn't score one goal, blood. One fucking goal, blood.
The stats were quite shocking as well. How many shots on target did you lot have as well that game?
One.
You see?
One. We had three.
We had 3 over the 2
The
legs.
whole 2.
The
We had
180
3.
minutes.
Yeah. One. And he took the man off who got the shot on target, blood. The man who got all 3 shots on target, he took off in the
Bamian,
80th
right?
minute.
He hit
Yep.
the post twice as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then he literally brought him straight off after he fucking
And
hit the
was
post.
it Nketiah that came on?
It was
yes.
uh,
And I don't even
was it
blame
Pa-
him.
was it Pa-
I don't even blame Eddie, because I don't blame Eddie.
coach is the one that makes it
Yeah, blood. I blame that pussy old Arteta, blood. And Lee Judges is right, blood. Big up the gaffer every time, blood.
Trust.
He is the luckiest man in Arsenal Football Club, blood. Because for that board to come out, and say they're going to give him a summer.
After what he's done this season is unbelievable.
We are in the worst position we've been in ever, blood. And these men are still sitting there and, we're going to come out and we're going to back the thing. They're not backing nothing, blood. These men are full of shit, blood. Do you understand? Daniel Ek needs to start putting some real pressure on. The bid needs to be put in. Do you understand? The bid needs to be put in, bro. You get me? Enough's enough, fam. You understand? Mikel Arteta is a joke, bro. You get me? Like,
None of this.
it took for Granit Xhaka to get injured for him to put Saka back to left back, blood. We saw how well Saka did last year.
We saw how well he did today. I counted. I was keeping count. If I remember correctly, it was 5. It was 5 crosses that I thought, whether someone touched it or not, I thought they were in good areas. And I thought they were dangerous crosses. It was like 5 of them today.
No player attempted more crosses in the first half than Bukayo Saka.
Boom.
4.
There we go.
He's a
Oh, that's just first half. You see, I counted 5 for the game.
I'll give you his game by numbers. The full, where is it?
Which is what I don't.
Bukayo Saka's game by numbers, yeah?
Get Arteta, man.
100% shot accuracy. 100% take-ons completed. Oh, what a surprise. Why was that? Because you're on the left-hand side. You're not on the right-hand side. 7 touches in the opposition box. 5 crosses. 5 crosses. 5 crosses. When's the last time you saw Saka cross the ball? When's the last time you saw Saka cross the ball? Tell me. Tell me.
Very long time. So
big troll walking
I
past.
Couldn't think, that's why I couldn't
That's
think.
why Zara's eyes went blood. Man was mesmerized by a big cat. One to the shoe.
Not even.
You move like it's the first time you saw it.
No.
You've been working with this motherfucker for like 4 years, blood.
No, he's chaos. The problem is the fucker is chaos. I'm trying to protect my
that's
fucking
true.
squad. Who the hell knows what he's gonna do? So I had my eyes on him as soon as I saw him pop up on there. But when was the last time I saw someone throwing 5 crosses?
When's the last time you saw Saka cross the ball 5 times?
I don't think I ever have.
Like, seriously.
I don't think I
On the
actually
right,
ever
he
have.
literally goes down and then he comes back up and then he goes inside. He comes back to normally it's Odegaard. He comes back to fucking Bellerin. But 5 crosses, 2 chances created, 2 interceptions, 2 take-ons, 1 assist.
It all comes for nothing.
Do you know who else had a great game?
Who?
For the opposition, Pereira.
Oh yeah.
Would you?
Yeah,
He had a good game.
What do you think of Pereira? Let me get to you. What do you think of Pereira?
I actually think he's someone in the top 6 should definitely pick him up.
You think he could play for the top 6 teams?
If not starting for some of them, but definitely he'd be a very good squad option.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? For a lot of teams, they'd be stupid to turn him down as a squad option. To be honest with you,
There's two guys for me in that category, and out of the clubs that the so-called lower and possibly so-called lower and getting relegated, him and say Maximum.
He's a good
They're
player
the
as
two
well.
cats. They're the 2 cats that for me.
Newcastle ain't going down though.
I know, but I'm saying some. So I said that's
You're
why I
saying for
said
the relegation
so-called lower.
battling teams.
Yeah, that's why I said so-called lower and so-called lower. But he's brilliant, man. I went back and I looked at his first attempt, the first shot attempt.
That's when I asked you,
He was moving backwards,
Bro.
off balance.
bro.
moving backwards off balance, and he hit that fucking thing. Leno was nowhere to be seen.
10 goals in the league.
Yep.
Who's this? Maximan?
Baller.
No,
No.
Pereira.
Herrera, sorry.
10 goals in the league for a team that's in 19th. You understand?
There's a ball.
He's had a great season. You get me? I'll give you his game by numbers today. 88% pass accuracy, 42 touches, 5 shots, 5 crosses, 5 passes into the final third, 5 passes into the box, 4 touches in the opposition box, 4 ball recoveries, 3 chances created, and 1 goal. Now that goal he scored, could have been prevented.
Yeah.
But that's a goal that we've seen scored against us over and over and over again this year, blood. Do you understand? Midfield, non-existent. Danny Ceballos, it's like he's running and someone's pulling him from under the fucking ground, blood.
He's so fucking slow.
Do you understand?
Danny-
Why don't
Danny
you swipe
Ceballos.
man like Tinder? Go on.
Why are you guys playing him? I swear he's on loan and he's got 2 games left.
And he said he don't want to stay.
And he don't want to
He's
stay.
going back to Real Madrid because I tell you why. Mikel Pussyclaw Arteta. I will never put blood clot again between that man's Mikel Arteta.
Jesus, he got to
Mikel
Pussyclaw.
Pussyclaw Arteta. That's who that you is to me now, blood. I'm done with this shoot, bro. I'm done with him, bro. And let me tell you something, blood. I will not show that you no respect. Like, I ridiculed Arsene Wenger, blood, yeah? You think I give a fuck about this brother here? You're ruining my club, blood. Like the gaffer said, you are the luckiest person involved in Arsenal Football Club. For the board to actually say you have a summer, is embarrassing.
And even on us as fans, I feel like Wenger got more heat. Wenger did more for us than Arteta can ever and will ever be able to do. But Wenger got more heat from the fans than Arteta is.
What do you think of Saka?
I think he's a top player.
Do you think you should go into the Euro squad?
And play where though? It's a
Play on the left.
Ahead of this is my thing. Is you've got Ben Chilwell.
That's it.
You got
Who
even
else?
if you wanted to play him further up on that wing side like Arteta does sometimes, you've got options like Grealish. You got Mason Mount who can play there. You got so many other.
But would it Mason be? Mason's going to be
Mason's
in
in
the
the
midfield.
centre.
Yeah, he could. Yeah, but I know. But that's what I'm
And
saying.
Grealish
He's
is
in-
more of a 10.
He's a centre mid.
Yeah.
But like when necessary, he can play out there.
Yeah, yeah,
Grealish even better.
Yeah.
Grealish can play anywhere along that front, behind the striker, and he can do a good job there. Which is why I say that. But that's not even any disrespect to Saka. He is a
I mean,
top talent.
his form has, in your defense, his form has dipped lately. So
But with kids, do you know what I mean? You've got to give them their time. They're going to be inconsistent. You can't expect them to have consistent runs all the time. My thing is with Saka is that the situation at Arsenal, it's arse backwards because you shouldn't be relying on your
On
youth
a
to be
20-year-old,
carrying
yeah.
you the way you
Yep.
should be, the way you're being
Yep.
carried by Saka.
Yep.
There should be somebody else who's senior in his position that should be still showing him and blooding him into the team. But it just seems like it's a situation where you're throwing the youngers in there and you're just hoping, right, these are the guys that are going to take us to wherever we need to go. And with a manager like Arteta who doesn't have any kind of tactical nous about him, it's going to just end in tears and disaster, which is why I ask you the question, why is Arteta still there? What is the fear of Arsenal of sacking this man? I don't understand.
This is a Chelsea fan talking, by the way. Do you understand?
Talking
It's only
sense.
Arsenal
Talking
fans.
sense. Literally talking
So
sense.
it's only fucking Arsenal fans, blood, that are full of shit, bro. Do you understand? But like you were saying, very heavily reliant on the youth. Since the start of last season, Bukayo Saka has been involved in 30 goals across all competitions for Arsenal, 11 goals and 19 assists. You understand? If he doesn't turn up, then not a Naguan.
Arsenal. Yeah, there you go. Not Naguan.
That's it.
Not a Naguan, blood.
Ah, man.
You understand?
Ah,
I got some.
tough times as an Arsenal fan.
I mean, even like, another game without a clean sheet. Do you understand? Arsenal have not kept a clean sheet at home in the Premier League since January against Man United.
That's shocking.
And also, it was West Brom's first shot on target of the game. First shot on target they scored with.
it.
Do you understand? Pereira was also the first West Brom player to score more than 10 goals in a Premier League season since 2014-15. Sadio Berahino.
Yeah, Berahino. Okay.
He got 14 this year. I had a stat about
Sadio.
Emil as well, blood. Where's it gone? Emil Smith-Rowe is the 4th under-21 player to score a Premier League goal for Arsenal this season.
Can I say something?
So we have been playing a lot of youth. So Saka and Nketiah, Martinelli, and now Smith-Rowe.
Smith Rowe for England.
Nah, not yet.
Not yet.
That's what I wanted to say. Smith Rowe for England.
Not yet.
Nah.
Smith Rowe for
Congratulations today, though. That was his first Premier League goal.
England. Smith Rowe for England for me.
Not yet.
In contention, at least.
He's not even in contention.
The fact that
How can you say in contention?
Can't.
he can't even. He
So
can't
who's he taking out?
Phil Foden,
Okay, so
Mason
look.
Mount and Grealish.
You got look. He just said Phil Foden, Mason Mount, Grealish. You're forgetting about Maddison. You're forgetting about Rice.
Yeah.
You're forgetting about fucking. Who else? And there's sure. I'm sure there's more, bruv, that I've forgotten, bruv.
Jude Bellingham and them man there.
Do you understand?
Oh,
Sancho.
Yeah, fuck yeah, Bellingham, Sancho.
Where's Emil going?
the kid-
Emil's a top talent, but right now,
The kid
like,
hardly.
you see
makes
what it is. Arsenal fans, we're so desperate for like a bit of shine.
Nah, he's good.
Pause. That any piece, a little thing, which we will grab it and yeah. But like, nah, Emil Smith Rowe.
He can't even get into under 21s, which is what I find fucking baffling.
Now
for
that's concerning. If he's
He's
not
hardly-
in the under 20,
He should easily be in the under 21
that's
squad.
England. I mean, he does get into the under 21 squad, but he's not like an actual lock, which is crazy.
I mean, he is playing a lot of football as well, so he should really be in that under 21 squad. But they got a dickhead manager as well, blood. That AD Boothroyd, he's a idiot.
I thought he was fired. They didn't.
Did
fire
they
him?
fire him?
They were meant to.
No idea.
I have no idea,
People wanted to
blood.
fire him after his last terrible showing.
He's just as useless as fucking Southgate, blood.
People are talking about Sol Campbell. Sol Campbell
me.
being replacing him. They wanted Sol Campbell in that under 21 England manager role to replace him.
I'd take him.
But yeah, no.
I think so would but I don't. He had a chance in it, so we have to see how his managerial style is, man. But that would be good. But that defeat for West Brom also relegated them, and it was the first time that Big Sam has been relegated from the Premier League, blood. 534 games and at 17 different campaigns. He has finally been relegated, blood. I think the happiest person about that, I think the person most happy about that is Ty, fam. But I've even watched.
That's what I was about to say. I still haven't seen the clip.
I haven't even. Not even the clip about him and DT.
I need to see that.
I need to see that as well, yeah. But I haven't even watched his fan cam yet. But I'm sure
I seen it.
he's sent for Allardyce,
Hey,
blood.
listen.
I know it was probably along the lines of Allardyce, you're a cheat. I'm glad West Brom got relegated.
Hey, I'm glad you're relegated.
You understand? Like,
Hey, this guy was on his knees with his hands in the air. He was doing it all. Shut up, Ty. He was doing it all.
Oh God, I can't wait. I cannot wait.
there's certain man who hates, like Ty hates Allardyce. He hates Mourinho. Ferguson. Who else, blood? He hates
Maupay the cheat.
Maupay.
Oh, that was the funniest one.
Oh, my
The
God.
Brighton thing, innit?
Yeah.
Maupay, you're cheat.
Yeah, I hope you get relegated.
Maupay, you're a cheat. Hope Brighton get relegated. You get me? But West Brom were relegated back to the Championship. They only lasted a season up in the Premier League. If we're being totally honest, West Brom, bit of a yo-yo club.
Yeah, they
You
were
get
done
me?
at it by the time Sam took them anyway, so it's kind of harsh to.
Yeah, man.
what I'm saying?
I kind of knew they were gone. You get me? I said West Brom, Sheffield United, and I actually said Newcastle, but Steve Bruce has really turned it around there, and it's looking like
Joe Willock, baby.
Yeah, the Willock as well. And it's looking like that the teams in the relegation zone now will be relegated. Fulham in 18th, obviously West Brom relegated today, and Sheffield United were relegated weeks ago, blood. You get me? But that win kept us in 9th. Whoopie fucking do, blood. You get me?
For fucking nothing.
Fucking whoopie fucking do, blood. Like, somebody said in the live stream, I don't know if they were trolling me or something, blood. I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know if they were trolling, but they said like Arteta, his first season finishing 9th, is a good season. I was like, oh my God, like, this guy must be like 5 years old, 4 years old or something, blood. I don't know, like, must have got hold of his dad's phone or something, or his mum's phone, and you get me, managed to tune into the live stream, blood. But
9 for Arsenal, a good season. Never ever.
for me, if you don't win the title, it's not a good season.
Yeah,
blood.
exactly, and that's the ambition Arsenal should be at.
But our ambition is to finishing the top half now.
It's peak.
You
It
get
is
me?
peak, honestly.
But do you guys actually think having no Europe might actually do you a favour next season? Because we won the league off the back of that.
No, our issue is a money issue.
Yeah.
Our issue
Yeah,
is
and
money.
you're a different animal. Like
Yeah, I
you
was
say
gonna-
you won the league, but you went out. You got Conte, so you
Yeah.
got a proper manager in, and
We also signed Kante that season.
you signed Conte.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There you go.
Yeah. And Rudiger as
The,
well.
the
Yeah.
best, one of the best, underrated this season, by the way.
Oh, he's been
I thought he's been
fantastic.
get me?
phenomenal this season.
So you understand? Hazard came to life. Diego Costa, Fabregas. You had a lot going for you. You get me? You had a good defense. But
You have an owner that cares.
Yeah, but then
I don't know about that though. Man was ready to flipping cut to the Super League blood. Do you understand?
I think he still cares more than our owner.
definitely. I'd say
Yeah,
so.
I see Abramovich in his box for every single fucking Chelsea game.
Yeah, he
The
does
only
care more than
The only
fucking
time I've seen
Kroenke don't even care,
The only
blood.
time I've seen Kroenke is at Wembley.
Yeah.
Because Prince William probably fucking invited me. Hey, I'm gonna be at the game. Come stand.
Yeah. Silent Stan. We're still trying to find him, by the way, people. So you get me. If you get the drop, let me know. You understand? Like this pussy's in a bunker, blood. He's not active like the Glazers. The Glazers are active, blood.
They've been found
They
twice.
keep getting run up on.
Twice.
No one can find these pussyos, blood. You understand? If anyone supplies Stan Kroenke with his wigs, holler at me, blood. You get me? With his toupee, holler at me, blood. You get me? Like whoever supplies Josh with his hair dye,
Trust me.
holler at me, blood.
Yeah, Troopz is in New York now. So you're
You
not
feel
far
me?
from him, you get me?
The flights are quick, blood.
See it.
We heard he's got his base in NY, but I'm not trying to get nicked, fam.
Tribeca.
You get me?
It's a
Was it
little-
track? I thought it was Park Lane.
Oh wait, is he building that road? Yeah, he might be building. Actually, okay. So if it's that's right here
Yeah, I know.
on Park Avenue.
But there's bare feds on that road.
That's the
bro.
problem because
So
that's where
mad-
the rich cats are.
That's what I'm saying. So
Yep.
it's a sticky
Building that
one.
road.
We'd have to we'd have to catch him on the road, like getting into his car or something. Like we couldn't just go there and protest. They'd move to man, bro.
Yeah, differently.
Remember, this is America as well, blood. This ain't England, fam. This is America.
They don't fuck around.
You know what I'm saying? You see how they were moving with the Black Lives Matter
protest.
protest and them thing there.
They do
You
not
get me?
fuck
They literally
around
opened the
here.
White House door and said to them people, "Yeah, run through."
Have you seen Fifth Avenue when Melania's around? How much security? and
Who's
Secret
Melania?
Services
I'm
are
not
there?
gonna.
It's crazy.
I'm gonna stay away.
Who's
from
Melania?
politics.
But yeah,
Trump's wife.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
a crazy.
Melania.
It's just about
It
the
is.
police presence.
When
like
Trump's
you're saying,
went,
but
bro, it was the worst thing. The worst thing in New York. You missed it. You missed the craziness. The worst
Yeah.
thing in New York were the Trumps. Any one of the Trumps being in town.
Yeah.
It's the worst
Yeah,
thing.
the
If
security
you're in
is just
Manhattan
insane.
and the Trumps were in town,
Yeah,
it's the biggest inconvenience of your life.
yeah.
But I'll leave it at
They're
that.
the
I'm not
biggest
gonna get into
inconvenience of our life anyway, with or without them being in fucking New York, blood. You understand?
That's Troopz, not me.
Yeah, that is me, blood. Fuck Trump. I don't give a shit, bro. What?
what have I started?
Later. Don't get me started on that idiot, blood. You get me?
I've been in
I don't
5
care if
minutes,
I don't care if he's Dave's brethren. He ain't my brethren, blood. You understand? Gang shit over here, bro.
There you go.
You feel me?
There you go.
Biden's an idiot as well, though, and so's Camilla as well. But let's get that in as well, blood. Yeah, Camilla an idiot as well, blood.
I
You
love
get
when
me?
you
She
call
knows what she done, fam.
Kamala.
You understand? She's just lucky she's a Jamaican, you see me? But yeah, man, we're gonna move on, blood. You understand? To you, man.
Yeah, get to the Chelsea
Chelsea.
game.
You might as well get to that one.
Guni.
Man
you
City
reckon?
1, Chelsea 2. A rerun
You
of
guys lucked
the
out.
FA, not the FA, sorry, the Champions League final, which will take place on May 29th.
I believe so. It's going to be a simulation.
Simulation. Man City 1, Chelsea 2.
Yep, that's going to be the result at the Champions League final as well.
Is it?
Remember, I said it here.
Oh, shit.
I said it on Back Again with Troopz, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said it in front of everyone. 2-1
Okay.
Chelsea, blood. We're going to win the Champions League. And I've been saying it from the beginning. You see, from we got Atletico Madrid, me and my brethren Roma, shout out Roma, I've been saying, blood, we're going to win the Champions League. Done Atletico Madrid. Oh, you're not going to beat Real Madrid. Real Madrid are too much this and that. Nah, pattern Real Madrid. And we should have battered them. Bro, come on. Do you see the second leg? We should have battered them at
I was with you, you dickhead.
Yeah, that's how. Hey, shout out Troopz, because you know I was drunk and just shouting and celebrating.
Yeah,
so
yeah. It's a mad night that
yeah,
night.
it was.
That was a
it
mad
was.
night, blood.
But
Yeah,
we
yeah.
slapped him around.
Another one of our mad nights. Look at Josh shaking his head. Don't worry, we gonna hot that nigga up, blood. We gonna hot you up, blood. Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah, shine the
Allowed him
light
up,
on him,
allowed
blood.
him up,
We're about
allowed
to
him
line
up.
up
That
Josh,
fucking
blood.
clown.
That fucking
That-
clown,
this
blood.
clown
Yeah,
had me-
this
Oh,
nigga here, yeah.
days.
He's not allowed out with us no more, blood.
Never.
When the big boys go out to play, he ain't allowed out, blood.
You're not allowed to
2
drink
weeks
alcohol
running,
ever.
he has blacked out, blood. 2 weeks running, he has left us. 2 weeks running, he has bottled it, blood. Me and this brother here ended up in Crack City in the middle of Prospect Park at 2:30 in the morning. Motherfuckers were wearing unicorns. It was a mad thing, blood. I got offered certain drugs that I've never heard of in my life, blood. Yeah. Some gal come up to me. She was like, "Excuse me, do you have anything more than weed?" Because I was pilling it, blood. I was like, "Whoa!" I said, "Whoa, what is going on over here?" It was the maddest, blood. I couldn't believe it, blood. I couldn't believe it, blood. Even the way the night started, when we was downstairs, TiVo was like, "Yo." Me, Josh and Genie, he was like, "Yo, you man go hail up a cab." I said, "Big man, have you seen our skin color about hail up a cab?" I said, "Big man." I said, "Yo, back in London, black cab don't stop for black man, you know, dog." So I'm yellow, blood, and a yellow cab is not stopping for me, blood. You understand? What's the thing now, yeah? So we've gone to stop the cab. Everyone's airing us, blood. We said, "Fuck it, TiVo, go forward, yeah." TiVo's gone forward, blood. The cab stopped, blood. Yeah, the cab's pulled over and stopped, blood. Yeah, the cab stopped. When the cab saw me, G, and Josh, blood, there was police behind. He still drove off.
Yo, the way
he still drove off. And then literally as that fucker drove off, yeah, some next fucking honky tonk, I don't know, blood, fucking. What was that guy from fucking wrestling? The honky tonk man. Yeah, some honky tonk man looking brother come up to me and he's like, "Oh hey, you look like the right kind of people to ask this question. Where are the urban clubs, brother?" I just looked at the youth with some flipping Cyclops eyes from X-Men. I was ready to shoot down this brother from my eye. You get me? I went to step to him. TiVo went, "I got this, Troopz." TiVo turned to the youth and he's like, "Dude, that's the most racist thing I've ever heard in my life." TiVo said, he's like, "But no, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm usually in Harlem. Like, I know all the spots. Like, we look at this Donny like, yeah, go Harlem then, you dickhead, innit? Go Harlem, bad man, innit? Go 143rd, innit? Yeah? Don't go 125th where it's safe. Go 143rd, yeah? Where it's not safe, blood. Yeah? Go there, brother. Yeah? Man sent him to some flipping building that's been closed for like 2 years, doc. The youth walked towards it confidently. He thought he was going to go see J-Lo, Busta Rhymes, and all them niggas, blood. I couldn't believe it, bro. That's the first time that I think, actually the second time still, like, I remember when we was in West Virginia, I had a motherfucker telling me that he likes my hair.
Yep.
And can he take a picture with me? I remember jet ski.
He was like, "My friends won't like this.
My friends ain't gonna like this. Let's take a picture, blood."
Oh,
with
shit.
With his racist wife, blood. Every time his wife would chat, every time the man would chat to jet ski, yeah, the wife would be calm. Anytime the man would chat to me, "Come on, baby, we gotta go."
Whoa.
She weren't having it, blood. West Virginia, blood. You know them hillbillies down there, blood. Jesus Christ, blood. All they drive is dumper trucks. You understand? With a big beer belly, I hang out our door, looking like Barney looking like Barney from The Simpsons, blood. You understand? Real shit, blood. But back to the game.
Back to Chelsea.
You get me?
We got sidetracked a
We got sidetracked a little bit, blood. But back to the game, like, the first half, like, you get me?
Dodgy.
Yeah, you lot was
Dodgy
very dodgy, looking very uncomposed. Raheem Sterling causing problems, getting the goal. Aguero fucked it up then as well. Yeah, before fucking up the penalty.
Should have been a couldn't goal.
Yeah,
and then the penalty, Sterling taken down, winning the penalty. Aguero stepping up. He ain't really good at penalties anyway, blood. So I was kind of shocked that he went for the Panenka. You understand? I remember when Alexis did it against Burnley back in 2017. It was the 97th minute. Yeah. And he done the Panenka, blood. But I'm not trying to compare it, like. But I'm just saying I remember when Alexis did it, but he scored it. But
that shit is tough, bro. Because if you score it, you're a bad man. If you miss it, you're a fucking pussy.
Just 2-0 up, the game's done.
You just need supreme confidence to do something like that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? At that level.
Yeah. He hasn't been playing a lot. He's been injured. You get me? I thought he just put his foot through it.
He's on his way out.
Yeah, exactly. Personally, I would have.
But
just put my foot through it.
But Chelsea stuck in it. Second half, you lot looked a lot better. Reece James was having a great game.
No, Tuchel must have said something to them. And let me just talk about Andreas Christensen, because this guy, as good as he's been playing, he gets on my nerves, fam.
Brother, like your boy Lewis, Like he's got. You see that thing on Twitter?
Bro, that's his guy.
The penitentiary.
That's his ride or die. That's
Bro,
his
he
guy.
was the reason why. You get me? The Sterling goal happened
Bro,
with that idiotness.
What was he doing, blood?
Like-
was he trying to clear the ball? Was he trying to bring the ball down? Just header the fucker out, bro. And this is the thing with Christensen. This ain't his first major mistake either in the fucking big game. He did it against Barcelona. I forgot about that, Christensen. I remember that stupidness that he did. Passed the ball across the box under no pressure. Boom. Can't remember who was that scored. Either Suarez or Messi scored. He did it again before that. So this is why I say I can't see this man in either of the finals. His name is not on his sheet because he's got a mentality issue. There's something wrong with him up there. And I'm not even saying it to take the piss out of man. But it's a situation. Why is it all the big games that you lose concentration?
Yeah, it's a concentration thing.
Yeah.
How old is he?
He's about 25 now, 24. But it feels like he's been 21 for ages.
Yeah.
And that's a problem.
The African passport.
Yo, who was it that was 21?
Like Obafemi Martins.
Hey, he was 21
playing
for
under
5
19
seasons.
He was
football
21 for 5 years,
for like
blood.
6 years, bro.
This
Obafemi.
This guy
my
on,
days.
on Pro Evolution Soccer 1 to Pro Evolution
Yep.
Soccer 05.
It was the one with Henri, the one with Henri and fucking John Terry face off.
He
He was there.
Even as the graphics progressed, bruv, he was always 21, bruv. I'm showing you. Shout out Bafemi Martins, bruv. I don't know how you do it, what your secret is, fam.
But you're right in what you said. Tuchel must have said something to them. Because second half, he was a different animal. Fantastic goal from Ziyech. I think Edison, if he gets a hand on it, he's got to save it.
Definitely.
Because he did get a hand on it.
But then, if you look again, it's...
But you lot a jammy bastard, blood. You're winning goal. Donny's kicked it onto his
yeah,
right.
Alonso one,
But then this
And then
is,
City should have had a penalty.
Alonso.
they should have.
Kurt Zuma.
Kurt Zuma.
That was-
that incident.
Bro.
That's a.
We got away with that one.
If that's David
The
Luiz,
most obvious.
if that's David Luiz, he gets a red card.
Troopz. He bit 3
Any
times.
Arsenal player gets a red card.
Zuma bit 3 times.
Do you know-
He hit him like 3
Nah,
times.
but do you know what Jinnell's the ref? It's the fact that
He hit him 3 times.
Zuma's smart. He Jinnell's the ref.
Why is
because he had-
VAR here though?
He had
He
his
hit
hands
him
up.
Nah,
like
but fuck
that.
times.
the, nah, but fuck the ref. What's VAR here for?
true.
VAR's here to
They
get
should
these.
have picked that up, really and truly.
Like,
That was a
do you
penalty.
think it was a penalty?
Yeah, I do. 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
But then you get me. You saved that. You managed to ride, and then you got the winning goal. That kept you. That took you up to third. Sorry, because obviously Leicester lost, blood. You understand? But before we move on to Leicester, when the mad thing was going on with Lampard, where did you stand on it? Was you out? Was you in? Was you
Listen,
on
And
the
I
fence?
have a mount question for you too.
I said from day dot, yeah, when Lampard was hired, give him 1 year with an option to extend, because I was worried about his experience, because you're taking a man from Derby who didn't even promote him, and this is Chelsea Football Club. We're
2
talking
years on the 2 years on the trot.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
But then, given the circumstances of Chelsea Football Club at the time, with the transfer ban and having to use the youth, I understand having somebody like
Because
him
the
to
top
come in.
manager wants to come in with the
Yeah,
minerals.
exactly. That's why Sarri walked off and left. He felt he couldn't do the job. But
Did he walk or was he sacked?
No, I think it was like a mutual decision that he didn't want to stay. Because obviously he won the Europa, and then there was a hostility between.
Yeah,
the
don't
fans.
remind me about the Europa.
Oh yeah. I forgot we played you guys.
I was in Baku.
Yeah, he was there. He was there. Yeah, so there was all that. But then you see, first season Lampard done his thing, but second season is when
Did he really do his thing?
Well, he got top 4 with no.
But then he got put in a spliff by my blood Clark Young.
He did, and he also got beaten twice by Bournemouth, who were relegated that season.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? So there were signs towards the end of that season, although we got top 4, that this man was not capable for the job, because I knew other teams around Chelsea were going to strengthen. See what I'm saying? And then that came into fruition the following season. I screamed for him to be fired when we was 3-0 down against West Brom at half-time. I said, this guy...
What's that? That was the opening day.
No, it wasn't. Was it?
It was. That was the opening day. Or
So
the second game.
Then
It was early.
Then second game, I was saying he got a goal. Because you can't have newly promoted teams coming up and slapping you 3-0 by half-time. Bro, in the hood, that's past the pad scores, bro. You got to pass the pad at half-time, blood. That's unacceptable. Chelsea Football Club with new promoted West Brom. I was switching, fam.
For my American brothers, it's called the mercy rule.
There you go. Yeah, so that was acceptable. So it was at that point I knew this man's out of his depth. We got a transfer window in now. We can get a manager in who's capable. Personally, I thought it was going to be Nagelsmann, but it looks like we took Tuchel.
Did you want to... Is it Tuchel or Tuchel?
Fuck knows.
Man won't even learn his manager's name.
I lie. So I call him Tuchel. So did you want, who did you want when Abramovich pressed the button on Lampard?
Not gonna lie, I wanted it to be Nagelsmann. It was gonna be hard given that he wasn't gonna leave at that point in the season with Leipzig, and they were doing quite decent at the time.
Yeah.
So I thought maybe we're gonna have a caretaker up until the end of the season.
Who would you think that would have been? You think Rafa, Gus Hiddink? Normally you have Gus Hiddink.
It could have been Gus, but I have a feeling they probably would have put Jody up there.
Oh, Jody Morris.
Yeah, wouldn't have surprised me if they put Jody up there. But I thought that was going to be the case. But Tuchel, he's not a bad option because he actually wanted the position when Sarri did. And, And what impressed Chelsea Football Club about Tuchel was that he knew every single one of the youth players. He knew their qualities. He knew their weaknesses.
Yeah, but that's what they said about Emery when he came to Arsenal.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can see.
But I'm just saying they said that about Emery as well. And then how the fuck did that go, blood?
I mean, fucking Taylor Hart and them Monday, Omari Hutchinson.
But carry on.
But then I mean, look, we're in an FA Cup final and a Champions League final with youth in that squad.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So
Lampard squad. Is it a bit like AVB?
Lampard.
When Di Matteo came in and then won that Champions League because that team was basically an AVB team. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but AVB lost the dressing room.
But I'm saying he built that squad. This is a Lampard squad, no?
It is a Lampard
So does he have a part? If he was to win the Champions League, does he get a bit of credit?
Because he wouldn't be in the Champions League.
Because he did get you out of the group.
That's what I mean. So he
did get you into the Champions League.
That's what I mean.
He did sign all these players.
So
the Havertz, the Ziyech.
It's never any Lampard disrespect. I'm not disrespecting him. I'll just call it for what it is. If a man's out of his depth, he's out of his depth. It is what it is. And at a club like Chelsea, we're a big club. We can't afford to be given too many chances. We're trying to win trophies out here. And that's a model that's worked for us. A lot of people criticize us for that, but it's worked for us. Do you know what I mean? People that are criticizing us now would bite their hand off to be where we are now.
Facts.
So that's just the way it is with Chelsea. You know
and when Tuchel came in, did you think this would happen?
I knew that.
Was you happy with him?
No, if you say yes.
No, wait. Because I knew Tuchel was a good manager.
But did you think
I
you could come into a new?
You can't say yes to this.
But coming
What's
into
happened, you can't
this
say
I
yes.
didn't expect.
Yeah,
You
but
can't
coming
say yes to what
coming into a new league, you get me.
I didn't expect him.
Which
to
is
hit
why
the
you
ground
can't say yes to what happened.
Yeah,
I didn't expect him to hit.
Chelsea
the
are
ground
not a Man City. You don't have the players that Man City have.
running. No, like I said, I didn't expect.
He's
him
had to do a
hit-
lot.
Yeah.
So did you believe that this could happen?
to get to.
No, you couldn't,
To get to a Champions League final with this squad. No, I didn't think it could happen. I actually didn't. Even to get to the FA Cup final with what I'd been seeing.
Bro, you had me questioning Chelsea. You had me questioning City. It's crazy.
But this is my thing though. It's like I've been saying, who have City really played on that kind of level of form to really put them to the test? Because PSG, Dortmund, the first leg, Haaland didn't turn up. He was basically there.
Yeah, but he bottled it.
There you go.
That's not City's fault.
No, shoot. Okay, right. Dortmund. Aside from Dortmund, who else?
PSG.
They played terrible the second leg.
But PSG was on form.
Let's not. They weren't, bro.
They've played every team that's on. Every team they play is on form.
Okay, so would you say that?
Who else did they beat?
Who was in the PSG run? I'll check that. Oh.
Not PSG, City. I know who is it? It's fucking. I don't even know.
Was it Bayern?
No, it wasn't Bayern.
Actually, let me not even. Try.
Bayern was fucking
let me
PSG.
let me not try speculate.
And I'll say this: if Bayern had Lewandowski, PSG never would have gone through. I'm convinced.
Are you convinced you're going to win the Champions League?
Yeah. I already said it, 2-1. I'm not going back. I don't hide. Even if we get beat 2-1 or 5-0, I'm still going to say I said it 2-1, we lost.
What if you lose both finals? Do you keep Tuchel?
Yeah. He hasn't had a full season or transfer window. So how do you fire him? And we weren't even supposed to be here in the first place, if you really think about it.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Do you know
saying.
what I mean?
I say you keep Tuchel anyhow.
So what's happening here is like a complete exception to what we expected. Because it's like Zara was saying, if you came to us and said Tuchel's going to get you to an FA Cup final and a Champions League final, we'd look at you and say, this man don't know football. You know what I'm saying? But now here we are.
What player do you think he's done bits with? Who do you think he's improved? Who do you think he's improved the most?
I'll tell you who I think after you say.
He's a mount worker.
The problem is I don't have just one. If you was to ask me, who do you think has...
I have one.
You think he's improved the whole squad?
Yes, I have, because
So tell us about Tuchel.
Well, I'll say this. From the first game Tuchel came in against Wolves, although it was a 0-0 draw, again, I still think we should have won that 3-0. It's just we don't have our shooting boots. But immediately I got a sense that our team had some kind of cohesion and understanding. You could see the difference between Tuchel's first game and the last game we played under Lampard. You know what I'm saying? So there was a huge indicator to say, okay, there's some kind of plan, there's some kind of strategy that Chelsea fans can actually see. It's starting to work. And if we can see that, that means it's going to translate well with the players. See what I'm saying? So I think that's what the players needed, because the intelligence was there, the ability was there, but it's just that the guidance and the tactics wasn't, because Lampard was capped at a certain level. Lampard is a manager to fight for top 4 or maybe Europa League. To be fighting for titles, it's not happening.
So the two teams, it was Mönchengladbach and Dortmund.
Yeah. Because they went to Germany too. Well, not Germany, but they had 2 German opponents. Yep. Go on and ask him about man. I know you've been waiting for this one.
So my player that I think so I want to ask you about man, but the player that I think that fucking he's done wonders for. This guy was a calamity of a defender. He was very clumsy as a defender, but I think he's turned ever since he's come around. Tony Rudiger he's a man possessed at centre back.
Now, I think people are harsh with Rudiger, to tell you the truth, because when that title winning season, when we won the title, Rudiger was really good. He was fantastic. But this is a man that's come with a double knee ligament injury to Chelsea. Now, I know it's not any kind of excuse.
He's clumsy though.
I know that. But this is the thing. You've got to see as well, the management situation in the past 5 years at Chelsea hasn't exactly been the most stable.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And for players, certain players, they need either A, stability, B, they need some kind of confidence and backing from their manager. If that's chopping and changing for a player like that with them psychological issues, how are they expected to play? But Tuchel's come and address that, because the ones who the Chelsea fans have been questioning mentally are the ones that are coming through strong.
Uh-huh.
See what I'm saying? Rudiger, I wanted him sold, and he's one of our best centre backs. Marcos Alonso was done out here, bro, and he's one and he's one of our players that performs in big games. Jorginho, we wanted to crucify this man.
Yeah. And when we were linked with him, you lot were like, take him, blood
take him. They wanted to give us for free.
Yeah.
Ask us that now.
They man were like, yo, man, I'm driving from the King's Road straight down to you, man.
Ask the fan base now. The only thing that Tuchel hasn't yet addressed is just our finishing up top. I don't know what it's going to take.
Wasteful.
Defensively, it is a madness.
It is a madness. Shut up shop everywhere. Shut up shop season, bro. Except that shambles against West Brom.
Yeah. West Brom have scored 8 goals against you.
Imagine.
8 goals, blood.
That makes no sense.
It's a madness. But you're into...
Sorry,
go on.
Mason Mount. I think if you ask me right now, I think he's the hottest in England.
Hey, it's mad that you asked me
he
this
ain't the
question.
hottest, blood.
And I'm about to put my foot in this one, yeah.
Oh, God.
There was a point where I wanted Mason Mount out of the door under Frank Lampard. And I think a lot of that was just the frustration of seeing his name on the team sheet, whether he was playing well, whether he wasn't playing well. And there was a point where his confidence took a hit and I wanted him out. I said that on Back Again with Troopz. Man, don't hide. But now, Mount is one of my favourite players. He is that guy. How crucial is he for Chelsea, man? Like, look at him literally in every single big game that we've played. Atletico Madrid, he showed up. Real Madrid, he showed up. And he's producing goals in this game. And with young players, I don't always like to praise them when things are going well. I've got to look at their psychological when things are not going right. Mason Mount never hides.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about him. He can have a bad touch, he can have a terrible goal, he can miss a sit-up, but he's always there for the next chance.
Future Chelsea captain?
Yeah.
I think easily.
He's definitely material. Definitely material. If it's not going to be him, we've got...
Like Christensen kid?
No. I'd say Billy Gilmore's more of a leader than him.
Oh, okay.
100%. I like Billy.
He had a good game.
Yeah, he did.
He had a good game.
His touch, him getting out of trouble for that with the Ziyech goal.
Yeah.
The way he got out of fucking that situation to start off the break was.
And this is an example of not hiding as a youngster, because it was him in the first half that gave away the penalty.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah. Actually, yeah, it was.
He was all over stuff.
That's what I mean. And even I don't know if you guys remember against Liverpool his performance. He put
Shocking.
the performance against Fabinho, bro, when he put him in a spliff.
Oh, you mean last season?
Yeah, that's
yeah,
what I'm
not
saying.
this year.
Not this year. No, not
Yeah,
this
yeah,
year.
yeah.
But I'm just saying that to say, bro, I'm sweating. I'm just saying that to say this, that the quality is there, and we know that with Billy, and that's a future leader.
So that win took Chelsea up to third, above Leicester, a point above Leicester, who got put in a zubi by Newcastle. Leicester 2, Newcastle 4.
Wow.
Now Newcastle, sorry, and this is at the KP Stadium, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was away.
It's at the King Power Blood. Yeah,
They were away.
Newcastle were 4-0 up. 4-0 blood. Like the press from Willock, the intensity, the desire. He was like a shark, like a piranha, and you see a piece of blood. And you get me, Sionko has had a great season. He had a great season last year, but you get me, the likes of Willock, 4th goal at Newcastle.
Weaker foot. The left foot finish.
Lovely finish.
Yep.
You get me? He kind of bounced it. And then Paul Dummett with a bullet header. You get me? And then Callum Wilson, the first goal, he's hit the post, but it's just dropped back to him straight away, blood. And he just boop. And then his second one, what a ball from Almiron, blood. The former Atlanta United star. Since he's left ATL, they have not looked the same, blood. You understand? But he's a fucking baller, blood.
No, he is.
That was a fantastic ball.
I was very impressed by the pace in which they were counter-attacking at, the pace at which they broke at. Callum Wilson was a heavy part to do with that. Very impressive by Newcastle.
Callum Wilson, by the way, is a hit, man.
Yeah.
He's just been plagued with injuries.
Yeah.
I rate that guy, but sorry, go on.
Steve Bruce has turned it around there, blood. Because they were calling for his head. You get me? There was one point that they were 17th. There was one point when there was 2 points between them and Fulham, blood. But now they're up to 14th. 12 points clear of Fulham in 18th, blood. So Newcastle United will be in the Premier League next season. Poor from Leicester, chasing that top 4 spot. They still got a gap between themselves and West Ham. Luckily, because West Ham lost as well this weekend, blood. But Mark Albrighton and Kelechi Iheanacho with another goal.
A man like Kelechi
But-
cannot stop scoring.
Kelechi's goal was pretty good, but Albrighton's was a
Fucking
fucking warrior. That was a great finish, blood. But
That was a banger.
yeah, but Leicester getting life this weekend because West Ham losing at home to Everton. West Ham 0, Everton 1. Another goal for Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
England?
100%. For me, it's does he start over Kane?
Nah.
That's the talk we need to have.
Here's my thing. There's 3 guys that it's one of these. Well, Kane needs to be out if you ask me. Actually, no, he's not going to. But like Ollie Watkins Patrick Bamford and DCL have been doing bits. Kane early on in the season.
Kane's been the form British player.
That's what I'm saying.
I swear he's like the first English. I swear he's the first player to get like double-digit goals and assists.
His goal and assist record is very impressive.
I think he's the first man.
Actually, I like because now his goal this weekend was disallowed. It was disallowed.
Who?
Yeah, he would have scored Harry Kane's.
Yeah, the
in
offside one.
Spurs game. Yeah, it was disallowed. So yeah, I take that back. Actually, I take that back. Not Kane. I went after the wrong guy. But no, I think DCL should be in contention for England.
100%. I'm sure Stacks was happy about that. Resident Everton fan. You get me? Big up my brother, QB in the building. Leeds 3. The shithole, the scumbags, the mugs 1. A.K.A. Tottenham. Leeds absolutely battered them from start to finish, blood. Stuart Dallas, Patrick Bamford, and Rodrigo with the goals. Heung-min Son getting another goal for Tottenham. That defeat for Tottenham rules them out of the race for Champions League football. Now it is just a race for a top 6 place. But thank the Lord, that Everton, who are 1 point behind them, have a game in hand on them, and Liverpool, who are 1 point ahead of them, also have a game in hand on them, blood. So hopefully the Scousers, you get me, you man can link up for a change and ras up them pussy-os and bring them as close to me as possible, blood. You get me. Speaking of Liverpool, 2-0 victory at Anfield. A great ball in from Salah to give Mane the opportunity to finish it. Yep, great. Yep. And then Thiago with a fantastic finish, blood. That's the Thiago that we know.
Yeah.
The shot outside the box. Yep.
Yeah, that's the Thiago we know. He's had a bit of a shaky season.
Yeah.
But the injuries and that hasn't really helped him. Liverpool been a bit poor this year, so I think that's not easy as well.
Jota was looking lively. There was a chance that he had. He had good feet. I think was.
I mean, even the first. Yeah.
Where he had good feet.
Yeah,
he went through past and then he got saved. Got saved, but it was a great.
Even shout out Alisson, blood, because at 0-0 he's made that fantastic save to Shea Adams.
Yep.
And then they've gone straight up.
Yeah.
And
that was a mess when he came out.
Because Shea Adams, he come out so quick, he didn't even know he was there, blood.
If they had scored, that's a completely different game.
Yeah. Liverpool on the back
that was
foot.
a big save.
They've
big
been
save
poor.
from Alisson.
Yeah. They've been poor at home all season, but Liverpool getting the victory. What else is there? We've done Leeds, we've done Newcastle, we've done City. Wolves 2, Brighton 1. Adama Traore getting a goal. He's found his goal scoring form now, blood. He never scored for like a year or something, blood.
Disgraceful, blood.
But I think he never scored or assisted, like. But he's getting all these pre-assists, this hockey business.
I still think he's an idiot, team, blood. He ain't
You think he's a paceman?
yeah, 100%.
Robbie loves him, blood. Robbie twerks for his club.
Yeah, do you know who the real deal in that club is? It's Pedro Neto.
Yeah, Neto's
That's
a baller.
Bad boy.
Neto
and
is
and don't sleep on Daniel Podence either. That's
Podence.
He's with the curly hair.
Yeah,
He played the 1-2 to put in Traore, blood.
Listen, he's a bad boy.
And then Morgan Gibbs-White, he missed an absolute sitter.
Oh, what's his name? Fabio Silva, the curly hair.
Yeah, Fabio Silva. He's cold.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, him. And then Morgan Gibbs-White, he missed an absolute sitter before getting the goal. But Brighton did lead. Bullet header from Lewis Dunk, but then absolutely stupid challenge. Getting himself sent off, pulling down.
He's a cheat.
I think it was the irate. I just said it. You just said his name.
Oh, what's it called? Podence?
No,
Fabio Silva. Sorry,
Fabio.
Silva.
Yeah, I think he took down Fabio Silva. But Brighton.
It was Fabio Silva. Yeah.
But Brighton will be safe. Wolves, they're in 12th. A bit of a shaky season for them this year. Go on, bro.
I was gonna say no about Fabio Silva. I think he actually made his debut for Porto at 15. 15 or 16. Young.
Kid's 20. He's like 20. 21.
Yeah, he's a young boy. He's young. I've been knowing about this kid for a little bit now. His form at Wolves, he was just thrown in a bit too early because of the injury situation.
Yeah, because he got dashing because of Raul Jimenez.
That's what
His
I mean.
first game was against us. That's when, because him and Luis.
Yeah, that's
Luis,
what I mean.
and that's when the Raul thing happened.
But there's definitely a player there to come, and Wolves are the right place to develop young players.
Yeah, Nuno is a don, bruv. I'd take Nuno instead of Arteta.
Out of Nuno. Wait, actually, who do you? Let me ask you this: Nuno, or Biselli, the
Bielsa.
Bielsa,
Man.
Okay.
Bielsa all day, bro. All fucking day, mate.
The Leeds guy.
Yeah. Sheffield United 0, Crystal Palace 2. Aziz, blood. He is something else, bro. Like, he is something else. That great run to get Benteke the goal, and then his goal, bro, he just took it from the halfway and just ran with it.
He's one of your kids, isn't it, on loan?
No, he's not.
Who am I thinking about?
You're thinking about Miguel Aziz. This is Aziz.
Eze, whatever his name.
Eze, blood. Would you take him at Arsenal?
Absolutely.
Who are you getting rid of?
Oh, absolutely. Who am I getting rid of?
Yeah.
Troopz.
Remember, he's a winger.
All
Martin.
shit.
Yeah, there you go. See?
Martinelli's the only one. Martinelli, I'll keep Martinelli. I'll keep
Saka.
Pepe. I'll keep Martinelli. I'll keep Pepe. I'll keep Saka.
Any young
See?
listen, Troopz.
That's all I'll say. I'll leave it at that.
This motherfucker.
Any young Congolese player at Crystal Palace is worth signing. That's the policy. You can't go wrong with them, man.
Yeah, it's facts.
Bolasi before him.
Yeah, Yannick.
Bolasi before him.
Trust me. Aaron, all of them.
Yeah, Wan-Bissaka.
Bissaka. Yeah, Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah.
Yeah, Congolese. Yeah,
Yeah, it's true.
actually, I forgot Wan-Bissaka is Congolese.
Yeah, that's it. I think that's it. No.
we talked
Man
about?
United 1,
Yeah,
Aston
that's it.
Villa 3.
What today?
Yeah. Man United consolidate. For me, second place is done now.
Yeah.
They're on 70 points, 6 points clear of Chelsea with a game in hand.
Yeah.
United on a great run of form, obviously going through to the final in midweek, unlike us bottle job pricks. Man United fans have been absolutely terrorizing me on Twitter.
All day.
It's a
On
mad
Twitter,
thing,
in
bruv.
your live stream,
In the live
they
stream.
they want your head. What did you actually say? Because I've completely forgotten. But Mana coming after you about something you said on the pod. You want to say it again?
So it wasn't even on the pod.
Where was it? Where
I was
did you
still
say it?
I was still in England, bro.
Jesus
So
Christ.
fucking yeah, we just beat Man United. I was gassed. And then Man United were actually 10th at the time. And I said Man United will finish 10th this season.
I saw that video as well.
And now here we are sitting in fucking 9th, blood. And United are second, big man. So karma's real, blood. You understand? Karma is real, bro. You get me? But you understand? You have to take the L.
Yeah, you
You have to take it on the chest. You get me? Twitter's a mad thing right now. The Man United fans are having their wicked way with me. Pause. You understand? They're trying to throw me up on the wall and pause and just do holy power madness, blood. You get me? But Man United fans loving life right now. Go fuck yourselves. Let's get that in as well. But yeah, that's it, blood. Another episode wrapped like a Zubi, fam. You get me? Brighton, Fulham versus Burnley goes down tonight. I'm gonna go Burnley. You went Burnley,
Yeah, I
innit?
went Burnley too. TGA, let's go
I'm gonna go
TGA.
Burnley.
We're all going Burnley. There is a game on. Yeah, we have got midweek fixtures.
Oh, the makeup ones. Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh shit! We got midweek, blood.
The United. So.
Oh shit! So we're not stopping. We're going on.
I guess. All right. I guess we got to give a preview, right?
The show goes on.
Yeah,
Dude,
blood.
they're big
man,
games
show
too.
goes on.
Holy fuck.
Chelsea versus Arsenal.
Okay, I knew that, one.
Yo.
That one I knew.
That's
That one
what
I
I'm
knew. I
looking
thought we
forward
were
to.
gonna do something else, but
Chelsea versus Arsenal, blood. Let me give you some. I'm gonna give you some stats on this one. Yeah. Chelsea are unbeaten in their last 8 home Premier League matches against Arsenal. Since losing 5-3 at Stamford Bridge back in October 2011 under AVB. Arsenal won 3-1 against Chelsea on Boxing Day earlier this season in the Premier League, last completing a double over the Blues in their 2004 title-winning campaign. Arsenal have never lost a Premier League match against Chelsea when facing them in a midweek tie, Tuesday or Wednesday. Though 6 of those games have ended level. The Gunners' 4 such visits to Stamford Bridge have all ended in a draw. 0-0 in September 98, 2-2 in September 2000, 0-0 in April 2005, and obviously 2-2 in 2020. Arsenal have won their last 2 meetings with Chelsea in all competitions, last beating the Blues in 3 consecutive games between March 2003 and February 2004, which was 4 in a row. And finally, Chelsea have won more points in Premier League London derbies this season than any other side, 22. Victory here would equal the record for most points in such games in a single Premier League campaign, with Arsenal in 2014 and Chelsea in 2006 and 2015 winning 25 points. How you feeling?
bro.
I'm on this one. I'm not going to lie. I don't want to lose this. I'm on it.
It's
Like, this is going to be... If we lose this one, yeah, I'm liable to lose my shit in the watch-along.
No.
I'm liable to lose my shit in the fan cam. Because this is Chelsea. This is a London derby. This is a big game. This ain't... I couldn't give a fuck about West Brom, bro. Like, there's nothing to the game, bro. Yeah? But if we could make them finish 4th instead of finishing 3rd and help Leicester...
Let me ask
Pardon me, because that's what it is now, bro.
Let me ask you this. Will that same attitude that you have, because for the fans it does mean a lot, will that trickle down to the players?
I think,
you think
some,
so?
I think the likes of Martinelli,
Yeah, the usual.
Smith Rowe, your usual. Smith Rowe, Sakatini, Abba.
So I'm worried. So it should be taken seriously, but I'm worried that a lot of the players won't. But I think it is a massive game, as you said. It's bragging rights in your neighborhood. It's you know, kids kids in London. That's it. This is what they live for, kind of
Even
thing.
my family.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
80% of my family were
You
all
see,
Arsenal fans.
yeah, split families.
Yeah.
So you was the only one of your family members dropped on your head as a baby.
Nah, it was.
What happened to you,
It was
Guni?
actually.
I like-
Guni, what happened to you?
That's why his head, that's why the head shape's mad.
It was. Hey,
That's why the head shape's mad.
Violating, man.
Hey, we in the building, baby. It's fuck loving.
we're
You
in the
mad?
building. We're
And
in-
niggas know blood.
In the lines dead in here.
But how you feeling going into this?
Bruv, it's Arsenal. I never like playing against Arsenal for more than one reason. I don't fucking like losing to you guys, and you guys are our bogey team. I feel like you're our bogey team, and anything can happen against you. And the thing is when we lose against you, we lose badly. There's no 1-0 or some kind of small. Nah, we lose bad, and I don't like it. I can't stand Arsenal, so there's that. I don't have a good feeling at all.
Don't you?
Nah, I don't. And this is the thing. It's not because I don't think we're the better team or we don't have the better management. It's just fucking Arsenal, bruv. It's Arsenal. If we had you guys in this FA Cup final, I'd be shitting bricks, bro.
Up with me. If it was Lampard, I'd have no fear. No fear whatsoever. He ain't got a fucking clue, blood. But Tuchel kind of knows what he's doing.
He does.
And getting like your last two victories, blood, Real Madrid and Manchester City. That's two big opponents in European football. Even in this current time, in this current climate, they're two of the biggest teams in Europe right now.
But we also have to take into account that's over 2 legs as well. You
Yeah,
know?
but your two last games that you've played
I know.
have been 2 wins.
Two,
bruv.
two, yeah, true.
The 2-0 and the 2-1. You beat Real Madrid at the bridge, then you went up to there, up to Etihad.
The Etihad, yeah.
You went up to the Etihad, and you secured the victory there, blood, which took you into third.
Yeah, but then
I'm nervous going into this personally.
yeah, but this is the thing. It's which Chelsea's going to turn up? Is it going to be the Chelsea that can finish? Or is it going to be the Chelsea that are going to have 100 chances and sky?
Good question. Timo Werner.
Yeah, exactly.
I like Timo Werner.
Is it going to be the clinical Chelsea that might put 3 against you before half time? I don't know what attack is going to turn up, but what I do know is that our defense will be on point.
How will Tuchel go into this game? Will he do
Same as always.
Will he do changes? Will he go strong, or will he kind of mix and blend?
I think because we played against Manchester City, we didn't field our strongest team, and we showed that we can perform.
So do you think that means he's taking the Chelsea-Arsenal game more seriously than the City game?
It's a tough one. I think he has to, because I read earlier that if we win this game, we're actually in the top 4. Mathematically, it's done. It's confirmed. So I think that's going to go.
If you win that 67, so you're on 30.
There's only three
You're on
games
36. Leicester has
Is
3
that right
games.
information or not?
Look
No,
down,
67,
look down,
I'm
look
looking.
down.
So
Don't worry about
67.
Leicester. Look down to 5th.
So
Don't worry about
West Ham-
Leicester.
okay,
Look down
so-
to 5th.
Okay.
So the gap between them and 5th. What's the gap?
So you're fine. Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah,
You're fine. Yeah, you're good. You're pretty much good. If you win it, you're good.
So that's what I mean. So bearing that in mind, I don't know, because personally,
Because West
if he
Ham's
goes
on
with,
58.
because my thing is with Tuchel's this, whatever he fields out there, I'm gonna trust it. So I'm in a position
Oh,
where
you've got ultimate confidence in your manager. At this
yeah,
moment in time.
right now I couldn't care. This man has put Kepa in goal, and I've sat here with a normal heart rate, fam. You see what I'm saying? So from I can trust that, then you
That's
already
what
know.
I need in my fucking gaffer, man.
We don't.
God
We
damn
don't.
it.
We don't have that luxury,
You
bro.
put a fucking waste man in goal and man ain't freaking out.
This is what I mean. But then it just goes to show what a good manager can do. Someone who knows how to talk to the players, explain to the players what needs to be explained, and show them what they need to do in their role. And not just chopping and changing, playing him right winger, left winger, attacking winger, centre forward. Give him his role that he's comfortable in playing, and let him grow there. If you need a player for a certain position, go to the youth academy or sign that player. Why do you train players all their career through youth, playing in certain positions? You take them to the senior team, the most difficult football in the world, and then you're playing them out of position.
them out, yeah.
It makes no sense to me, bro.
Ainsley Maitland-Niles.
It doesn't make sense to me.
Saka's another one.
Yep, another one too.
You get me? What's your preferred lineup for? Is it Wednesday?
Yeah, Wednesday.
For Wednesday.
Wednesday.
My preferred lineup.
Yeah, Wednesday 3:15 kickoff in
Right. Personally,
New
I would go strong because I don't want to lose against Arsenal. So obviously Mendy in goal. My back three would be.
Are you going for a back three?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean that's what's worked for us. If it
Is
ain't
that what you play?
back five, back three, the same thing to me.
I thought you played 4.
Nah, we can't play back four, bro.
Okay.
Well, we have, but it hasn't looked too convincing. But I think he's going to go for a back three. I'd like to see Rudiger, Thiago Silva, this time Zuma. Because, again, I've got trust issues with Christensen. So I'd like to see Zuma there. Obviously, Ben Chilwell at left wing back. I wouldn't even mind seeing Marcos Alonso there either. Either or is fine with me. Reece James definitely got to start there. Because Aspi, as good as he's been, I can't have him there on the flank because he's been getting
who was the
bun
third
for
centre back
pace.
today?
Sorry?
Who was the third? It was Rudiger. It was Christensen. Who was the?
Zuma.
Oh, Azpilicueta. No, it was Azpilicueta. Zuma was on the bench. It was Azpilicueta, right? As the third of the three.
No,
Reece James. It was Reece James.
Reece James was
and
the right
Chilwell.
wing back.
Reece James, Chilwell.
Reece
The three
James
at the
was
back
right
were
wing back, yeah.
Zuma,
No.
Christensen.
Zuma
He
came on
came off
later.
the bench.
Yeah,
It was
Zuma
Azpilicueta.
After
Azpilicueta,
Christensen did that
Rudiger.
stupidness and like.
Oh, then they took him off.
Yeah.
It was
Okay.
came off.
Azpilicueta that started.
I only watched the highlights.
Yeah, so that would be my back five anyway. And then going into the midfield, obviously, N'Golo Kante's got to be there.
The king.
Kovacic is not.
Is he
fit.
the best DM in the world right now?
Yes,
He's another one.
I think he is. But where Kante lacks is that final pass forward. That pass in the final third to just give the opportunity to the striker. Then through balls, they're not often good enough. But the thing is that
That's not
you
what
got to
he's there
take
to
the
do.
rough. You got to take exactly, and you got to take the rough with the smooth. You can't always have that complete player. But for what he does, there ain't no one better.
the greatest.
Than him.
Yeah.
There's no one better than him right now, in my opinion.
So Kante and was it Kovacic?
Kovacic is injured.
Okay, so
it's
Kante
either,
and-
it's either gonna have to be
Mount.
Jorginho, Billy Gilmore. Well, he started the last game, so he might even start. So I think it's gonna be between them two. I think he's gonna go with Jorginho. To be fair, though, I think he'll go with Jorginho, and then obviously ahead of them, Mason Mount definitely has to start that game.
Mm-hmm.
He's a boss. Who else is gonna play? Kai Havertz. Kai's been impressing me recently. That
Yeah,
guy
past
is
three
smooth as
games.
eggs, fam.
I told you he's like an Ozil.
Yeah, you were saying, but just I hope he doesn't come with the laziness and stays consistent though.
Yeah.
Because when that guy's playing, he is smooth as eggs, bro. He just glides across the field, and you just don't know what to do with him. He's everywhere, and he makes the right decision all the time. The only thing is that annoys me is that he gets the ball trapped under his feet a little bit.
Yeah.
But once he gets over that hurdle, he's gonna be a player. You're not gonna be able to play against this guy on his day, and we saw that against Man City. We saw that against Real Madrid. Sorry. What a performance that was. I'd like to see Kai Havertz. Timo, I think, needs to sit down for a minute. I'd like to see Hudson-Odoi actually come in. I'd like to see him get a bit more of a chance.
You almost scored today.
So what are you playing? False 9?
Yeah, I'd do it. And no disrespect to you guys, because I know you're not going to play David Luiz and Gabriel. I think we can be done.
Zara, what are you saying?
Fuck. I mean, it doesn't even fucking matter for us, but it's a local derby in terms of the actual league. I'll go Leno and Gates. I would go Chambers at right back. I would go left back. I would go Kieran Tierney. Center backs, I would go Gabriel. Luiz has been running. There were pictures of Luiz in training. I don't know if he's fit, but if he is, I'd go David Luiz. If not,
Would you go for David Luiz though after what he did
bro,
the
he
last
was
game?
balling. The last game he was spraying passes
Didn't he get sent off the
offensively
last
on the ball. No. On the ball, he was brilliant. Luiz, Luiz, the last game.
Us, David Luiz. It was my memory fresh.
No,
Yeah, he did.
That's you.
got
Last
sent
game
off
against
last game,
you.
right?
At Stamford Bridge.
Yeah, you see.
No, I'm talking about his last game. He was
yeah.
decent on the ball. He was very decent. He's the one that put in the pass for who crossed it. I think it was Callum Chambers. He put in the long ball for Chambers to cross it in for the goal.
I'll say this about Luiz though. You see, in terms of you see that definition ball playing centre back. He's the
brilliant
best
on the ball. He's brilliant.
Yeah, he's one of the best,
Yeah.
100%. Used to start attacks from us and for all the time, bro.
Yeah.
Countless amount of times.
Off the ball,
Yeah.
he's a calamity. So I'll play him and Gabriel if he's fit. My two pivots, I would go in midfield. I'll go Thomas Partey and Miguel Aziz. I maintain that I actually want to see the kid, see what he's about. I'd I don't think Danny Ceballos. I think Danny Ceballos is too slow from the physically. He's not right for the Premier League. They talk about his technical genius, being a Spanish guy, but I haven't seen it. So I'll go Aziz and Partey. Smith Rowe in the 10, Martinelli on the left. No, Pepe on the. Hey, shit! Do I start Martinelli up front again? Oh my God! I would go. Let me change my left back. I'll go Saka in at left back because he did very well at left back today, and I'll put Martinelli at the left wing. Smith Rowe in the 10. The right, Pepe did phenomenal too today, and up front, Obama.
Leno. Nah.
Ryan. Okay.
He's been less error prone.
I'll go Ryan.
He hasn't actually fucked up when he's played.
No, he hasn't.
No, not at all.
I'd go Ryan. I'd go Chambers. Holding. Gabriel. Tierney. El Neni. Partey. Pepe on the right. Saka on the left. Smith Rowe in the middle. Aubameyang on top. Tierney's fit. He starts.
He's quality.
Prediction.
We're a football club that when it doesn't fucking count, that's when we show up and we act like we're world beaters, and we'll make our fans happy, and the Arteta ins will come in. The Arteta ins, this is their moment to come back in for the summer and be like, yo, just give him the transfer window, give him a couple more signings. You saw the Chelsea game at the end of the season, right? So all that being considered, I think we win. It means nothing to us, but as I say, we win the games we win friendlies. We win participation games, not actual games that count. I think we win 2-1.
Listen, my heart says we're going to win 3-1, but my brain says it's going to be 1-1.
2-2. It's always fucking 2-2, blood.
It's always 2-2.
It's always
I'm not gonna
2-2,
lie, I was
blood.
going to say 2-2, but I wanted to say something different.
It's always
He was just listening to me chatting, nodding his head, knowing that you were gonna drop that hammer.
Yeah, of course, blood. I know what I'm on, blood. You get me? But Zar saying 2-1 to the Arsenal. I'm saying 2-2. G saying 1-1. Another big game. This is confusing me now, blood. Is Man United, Liverpool gonna get postponed on Thursday because United got to play Leicester on Tuesday, and they can't play 2 games in the space of a day.
It is.
It's literally Tuesday break and then Thursday. This ain't.
It is gonna get postponed.
So when are they gonna play this game? Next week? Is it gonna move to next midweek? You understand?
It's crazy them. Yeah,
Because we've only got
play
2
one game rest.
blood. We've got 3 match days left, yeah. Because we're on match day.
Everyone has to kick off at the same time last day of the season.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's how the Premier
Last
League
game of the
rolls.
season, everyone
Like
kicks off
when-
at
when-
11 a.m. 4 p.m. in London.
No matter what, we're not fucking with that.
Nah, look. Last game of the season, every game is
All
at.
right, so we gotta figure out how the hell they.
So it's. I think maybe next
they
week.
do Sunday.
Maybe next week they might squeeze it in next
They
week.
play on Wednesday.
Yeah, maybe next week they'll squeeze it in, because Liverpool play on Sunday, and United.
Dude, that's a Tuesday. They have a game on Tuesday and Sunday next week, bro. Where do they squeeze it in? Because it'll be Tuesday, Thursday. It'll be that one day. It'll be that.
So they're gonna play it before
on Friday.
Nah, they're gonna play it on the. Let me try working.
Where do they play? There's no way to play it.
They can play it on the.
There's literally no way to play it.
All right, Man United are not playing on the weekend, so they can play it on the weekend.
Is Leicester
Nah,
playing?
they
on the
can't play it
weekend?
on the weekend.
Leicester's playing on.
Liverpool's playing on the weekend.
Shit.
How the
Yeah, they're
fuck
playing
are they
West
How's this
gonna?
going to work?
Bro, how are they gonna play?
Yeah,
bro,
Liverpool's playing Sunday. West
Are they gonna flip and have to play this game at the end of the season? Because do you remember that time when last game of the season?
Hold on. So
Nah, 1 minute. Do you remember that time last? I don't know if Zara remember. Do you remember that time last game of the season when there was a bomb scare at Old Trafford,
Yeah.
and then they had to play the game on the Tuesday or the Wednesday?
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
I remember.
Do you think that could happen here?
Can't.
Do you think that will happen here? So how are they gonna fucking squeeze it in? They can't squeeze it in, bro.
It'll be
Because
no way to
look,
play.
this
they
weekend,
literally have no way to play.
the
It
only
has
way
to be
they can
after.
do it is if they do it, because the Europa League finals on the 26th.
Yeah, United's. in
Yeah?
Europa League
So they can't play it on that week. they'd have to play it on the Saturday, the Champions League final day, but play it at 3 p.m. So then everybody can watch the Champions League final. That's the way to do it.
That's the only way.
UEFA, I don't want no money. Yeah? Just credit me, innit? Just say, yo, Troopz found a way to do it. That's the only way to do it. And to make it fair and so everybody can enjoy the Champions League final and no one can miss the Champions League final. Because if you play it or you do it at 1:30 p.m. kickoff, so it gives the players time to get home as well. You get me? Because Champions League kickoff will be at 8 p.m. on the Saturday evening. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, that's the only way you man can do it, bro, is if you play it on the Champions League final day. But I know but Man United won't even give a fuck because they're in the fucking Champions League. Yeah. It's nice. Liverpool where it could benefit. Yeah. Do you understand? So Liverpool fans, let us know as well. Like Man United fans, let us know. Do you agree with what I've said? Is that the best way to do it? Because I'm looking at the fixtures and you get me. That's the only way I can see this thing being fair. You get me? So Man United taking on Leicester on Tuesday at Old Trafford. Second versus fourth. I'm going for Man United.
I reckon Leicester are going to bottle it, you know.
Yeah, I'm going Man United.
Because they have a habit of doing this towards the end of the season. I don't know what it is about Brendan Rodgers, but
I think they'll get top 4, but I think they'll lose this.
I still think they're going to bottle top 4.
You think they're going to bottle top 4?
I think they'll bottle it. It's in there.
Nah, there's too many points.
I'm showing you because they've done it last season,
5
bro.
points, bro.
And you're going to see. You're going to see. Because remember how clear they were to be finishing top 4 last season?
Yeah, they were clear. And then Corona came in and they bottled it when they came back.
It was a miracle that Chelsea got top 4, you know?
It was a miracle. It was beyond a miracle. It was a miracle that Man United got top 4.
Because even if Liverpool wins its game in hand, that one that you're trying to figure out when they play the United one, they're still 3 points. They're 3 points behind them. And we don't know when that's going to be.
You see what I'm saying? I'm going Man United, though.
Yeah, same here. No brainer.
So?
United's in good form too. United's in good form. Yeah, because they won that. Yeah, United, I think. United.
Southampton, Palace. Southampton.
I am going to go Southampton on this one, I think.
And then Thursday, Aston Villa against Everton.
That's going to be a good game.
I'll go Everton.
Villa for me.
Is
Everton.
What happened to Grealish? What was his?
He's back in training.
He's working his way back.
He's back in training.
I don't know if he'll play on Thursday, but he's working his way.
Everton. The thing is with Everton though is just that they're so inconsistent.
And they won this.
They just beat West Ham 1-0 away. I'm going for Everton, bro. Back-to-back away victories for Don Carlo Ancelotti.
Do you know what? I'm actually gonna go with the opposition because I don't trust. I don't trust Everton's consistency.
You never see the way fucking Greenwood spin fucking.
Did you see Bertrand's goal?
Did you
touching between his legs and?
But bro, did you see fucking the way Greenwood spun Mings?
Yeah, but that's not surprising to me. Greenwood is a top talent.
Bertrand, Lindelof was like, what? Lindelof had no idea what side.
That was a rocket.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Rocket. What was goal of the weekend?
Pepe's was a smack.
Easy.
Pepe or Bertrand?
Easy.
I didn't see Bertrand's one.
Nicolas Pepe, easy. I saw both. Nicolas Pepe.
People, let us know what was the goal of the week. We're bringing back ham roll of the week. You get me? I don't have a ham roll today, but I will have a ham roll in future. The ham roll of the week. Mikel Arteta.
Yep.
Mikel Arteta, you are the ham roll of the week. It took for Granit Xhaka to get injured for you to play Bukayo Saka at left back, blood. You're beyond a joke, mate. Like the gaffer said, you are the luckiest man in English football, blood. The luckiest, bro. You understand? God willing, they sack your Clark, blood. You get me? But until then, that's another one wrapped up like a Zubi. You get me? Episode 59. Presented by Heineken 00. Make sure you go to your local retailer and get your one. Or you can get it delivered to your crib. Zara's in love with it. You get me? That's the only trophy we're lifting this year, blood. You feel me? Make sure you're 21 and over and please drink responsibly. G, let them know where to find you, bro.
Man Knows Football is the YouTube. Man Knows Football is the Instagram. Man Know Football is the Twitter, because I couldn't get enough characters to get Man Knows Football in Twitter. But yeah, those are the 3 details that I need. Like, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. You get me?
Appreciate you coming on, my G.
Wait, before we go, shout out Troopz, shout out Zar,
Thank
shout
you.
out the whole of Barstool Sports. Thank you so much for bringing me here.
I
man.
want to
It's
shout
an
out
honor.
Troopz.
Serious.
Shout out to Troopz. I don't do him. I don't, because he gives a shout out to everybody, and I don't get a chance to actually give him a shout out.
Nah, it's
Without
first
him,
time I do,
without
man.
him,
That's
none of
it.
this is happening. So
Yeah.
big up my guy. He's a good guy. Shout out to Troopz.
Apparently. You get me? But big up my team every time, innit? Jets, Josh, Zar, my peoples, bro. And like we say every week, people, stay safe and wash them fucking hands, blood.